Good day, viewers. This is BVI Channel 1 Hot Seat. I am your host, Queen Madu. Today we'll be having an interactive section about the burning issue concerning Biafran agitation. And I have with me Mr. Vincent Anaenugwu Ndubuisi. You're welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you.
As the director of the Directorate of Information of the Customary Government of the Indigenous People of Biafra, what do you think you're doing that is quite different from what we see so far from other pro-Biafran groups? We see other pro-Biafran groups on Facebook, social media platforms, talking about the same thing you're talking about. So we want to know what is different about yours.
It's very simple. What we tried to do in the last 3-4 years is to introduce civility into the Biafran struggle. As you know, most of us have our professional background. Like myself, I am coming from banking industry. The question as in what we have done is to begin to even tell people that there's nothing wrong by you saying you are a Biafran. When I was in the bank, I started by telling my people there that I am a Biafran by indigenous identity, wisely in Nigeria. So what we have done clearly before us, people used to hold their meeting in hiding places. People used to go to the bushes to talk about Biafra. But as you can see, we are talking to the whole world, telling them what they need to know about Biafra. So we have actually brought Biafran discussion into the center stage. We have also brought Biafran struggle into the courts, as in Nigerian courts. We have also taken Biafra into the political platform. Right now, Biafra is being discussed everywhere, courtesy of our legal case against Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that case started 2012. So we have done so many things as in different from what people used to do. Before us, people just used to, create awareness. As you know, you have other pro-Biafran groups who, like you said, those in social media talking about Biafra. All those things are meant creating awareness. But we have actually done the right thing by taking Biafra case to Nigerian court, and again taking Biafra case to the political platform, and of course taking it to the United Nations. We have done that through BVI human rights. That is what we have done. That is far better than what others have done in the past, and that is why people are following us. Thank you.
So you are the pioneers of the court case. Yes,
we are the people that started it, because nobody has done it before. All what you've been hearing about Biafra after the civil war that ended of 1970, people have been talking about Biafra, giving promises, of course. All what they have done is to create awareness and to restore that spirit of Biafra, as in that Biafra has not been defeated. But us, we are the first set of people that have actually done the rating in terms of going to confront your enemy face to face outside the battlefield. That is what we have done.
Okay, thank you. Why do you think that Nigeria can never be redeemed? We have heard South-East political allies clamoring for restructuring. Why do you think that Biafra outside Nigeria will be better than Biafra inside Nigeria?
The issue of asking the question on if Nigeria cannot be redeemed or not is out of the contention, because before now we have given Nigeria opportunity to take care of herself. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that you have the best of our people inside Nigerian government, starting from Professor Soludo, starting from Dora Akunyere. They have all done their bit, their best, to see how Nigeria could compete with other powerful nations in the world. But I want to put it for the sake of record that all what those people have done in the past, the moment you have a new, the incoming government, the whole policies, the whole system they try to put in place will collapse, and you move back to square one. And that is why we begin now to say that the issue with Nigeria has to do with the system, with the institution. With the institution, not just the name, because you can call your dog any name. So our position, and we have always maintained that position, that so long as Nigeria remains the way it is, it can never be redeemed. But however, the position of the customary government is that we are indigenous people and we are Biafrans. And as far as we are concerned, there is nothing wrong by anybody addressing us by our indigenous name. Then when you now begin to discuss of the issue of whether Nigeria will prefer to be within or outside Nigeria, I think what the customary government has done is to provide a platform, the platform for people to begin to discuss whether they want to be inside Nigeria or outside Nigeria. As the image maker of the customary government, I do not have personal opinion to decide for the people of Biafra whether they want to remain in Nigeria or not. It is the decision of the people to do that. And that is why everybody right now is saying, let's go for referendum, let's go for voting. Because everything should be discussed. You cannot go into marriage today. Your father cannot invite you. Queen, you must marry this Alhaji without discussion. I think it should be discussed. That is the platform the customary government is providing. So we do not, as a person, as the image maker of the customary government, saying that we must go outside Nigeria or we must remain. Who are we? Why should I decide for the people? Why should I even say we? Just like the Constitution of Nigeria that said, we, the people of Nigeria, has decided. Perhaps it is only few people that sat somewhere in the hotel room and drafted the Constitution. Customary government cannot make the same mistake. So the point I'm trying to raise here is that we have provided a platform for our people to begin to discuss and debate, just like you're engaging me today. More discussion and debate will continue. Then it is the heart desire of the people, but they should be given that right, their fundamental human right to decide whether to remain in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. What is your advice to the Nigerian elite, especially the southeast part? What's your advice concerning this issue being discussed today?
Yeah, my advice to them is not to assume the position of God or the mouthpiece of the people. My advice to them is not to believe that they are speaking for the people. At the moment they say something, that should be the opinion of the ordinary person inside my market, or that should be the opinion of the man inside the Obete or inside Balogu market. I want to advise them that today they might be the Senate President or Deputy Senate President. Tomorrow they might be something else. Just like before, you have somebody like Kenem Namani, who was the Senate President. Today, he is nowhere to be found. The other time you have P2B as the governor of Anambra State. He was speaking for the people of Anambra State. Today, you have another person. So my advice to the people and the elites of the southern part of Nigeria is to believe that they are representing the people and that the power belongs to the people. There is what you call town hall meeting, consultation, community meeting, I'll begin to advise them to invoke, because our people are being led by the Council of Elders. It is not somebody sitting inside a hotel room and making phone calls that the people have spoken. So, it is not done in the eastern part of Nigeria. Biafran people are Republicans. These are people who believe that before certain decisions will be taken, the people must be carried along. However, the voices of our people must be heard and be taken serious and be taken into consideration. As you can see what is happening now, there is this connection between the elites inside their hotel rooms and the people on the street, because the people are not taken into confidence when certain decisions are taken. Now we look at it right now. People no longer even take these so-called elites as their leaders. The people that are taken as their leaders are those of us agitators. You know the number of phone calls I receive every day? I can even put it that some governors don't receive as many calls as I receive, because people have confidence that we are speaking for them. So as a matter of fact, if you want to say who are the elites, it's even the agitators, because the agitators are the people that are representing the people. The people saying that there will not be election and the people saying that they want Biafra, these are the people who have lost confidence in your so-called elites. These are people who believe that the so-called elites are no longer representing them any place. These are people who believe that the so-called elites have sent all their children overseas. And these are people who believe that the public schools are not working, that the roads are like I don't know, you've gone to Enugu of recent time. These are the people who know that in your own university, Anambra State University, they pay 100 and something thousand naira, while the minimum wage is 18,000 naira. These are people who have seen it, that our public health system have all collapsed and gone down. These are people who have seen that in the last 25 years, the water system, public water system is running, but right now, nothing is working. So if you talk about the advice I have to the elites, I want to say that the elites should go back and have rethinking, and go back to indulge in certain introspection, ask themselves some fundamental questions. Are they disconnecting? Are they with the people? Are they representing the people? And as far as I'm concerned, they are not representing the people. So something has to be done to connect with the heart desire of the people, which has not been the case. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming to our program. It's a privilege to have you today.
You're welcome, my dear.
All right, you've had it all from today's program. I believe you enjoyed our program today. For more of these videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our other social media platforms. I remain your host, Queen Madu. See you next week.